Hey, what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again. We're talking about medical collections. We're talking about negative, nasty, erroneous items that need to be removed, or maybe they don't need to be completely removed. Maybe it's just the late payments, or maybe they're closed accounts and they're positive. Let's talk about that right now. I got an email came in. Individual said, hey, I need to remove some closed accounts. Well, are the closed accounts negative? Are the closed accounts charge-offs? Are they closed collections? Are they closed repossession? What is a closed account? Now, if they're closed and they're positive, they're closed and they were all on-time payment history. If they're closed and maybe it was a paid-off home or paid-off car or a paid-off other loan and it's all positive, you want to leave that alone because positive history will stay on there forever and give you good positive history, and you got some great positive history long-term that's on your credit reports. However, if the closed account is, let's say, a collection, then it will never be positive, right? It's a closed collection. You need to get that out of there, dispute this negative, nasty, erroneous collection, and get it removed. Out. Same thing with a charge-off, okay? If it's negative, it's nasty, it's erroneous, it's charge-off, it's closed, you dispute it and get it out of there. Okay, now, if you've got a closed account and you've got a few late payments or some late payments and you want to dispute those, you can dispute those with the bureaus. You could send goodwill letters if you had a good relationship still with the bank, or you could send a letter to that bank or creditor or card issuer, whomever it is, and you could actually dispute with them and say, hey, you got some late payments, you're maintaining this late payment information, you need to prove, you need to substantiate, you need to prove, you need to show me and prove to me that this was in fact late. If not, you need to update this to positive, okay? I've got rights. I've got rights. I don't want you to know you have rights on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. You have rights. So, closed, positive, you leave it alone. If it's closed, you want to know, is it positive or negative? Just because it's closed doesn't necessarily make it negative. Oftentimes people are talking about closed charge-offs, closed collections, closed negative accounts. So typically they're negative. However, they're not always negative, okay? If you've got closed accounts and they're positive, you leave them alone, right? Because you want all that good positive history. Now, if you've got late payments and they update to positive, I've had it happen. I've seen customers and clients happen. I've had partners that happen too. So if that happens, your credit score actually could come up even more because you're maintaining all that good positive history and those late payments are not holding you down anymore. This is fantastic. You can do this. 609creditrepair.com. You can get the Beyond Committed package, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Now, we're talking about medical collections here. An individual wrote in and said, hey, I've got a couple of medical collections, so that's the only stuff that's holding my credit score down, and I want to get back up there, all right, back up into the 700s, the 800s. You know what we're talking about here. You know what we do. So medical collections, you can send your 609 dispute letter and it can say unverified account, no contract, okay? No contract for medical collections. You can also send your collection validation letters to the collectors. Individuals have asked, hey, when do I send these HIPAA letters? If they send any medical information to quote-unquote validate, quote-unquote verify your quote-unquote collection, right? Maybe yours, maybe not, we don't know, because they're trying to send medical bills or medical information with CPT codes, procedures, what you did, where you had it done, doctor's name, all this stuff without a signed HIPAA release so they can see that information. If they don't have an agreement that says the third party that they have, that you've signed off on it, can see this and collect and all this stuff, they don't have the proof, they don't have anything to substantiate in contract or anything, they don't have the signed HIPAA agreement. You can also utilize your HIPAA letters, send those in and dispute, okay? And they'll say, hey, potential violations, we gotta take this off, you need to get this out of here, you need to delete this, and you can utilize that and leverage that with the bureaus and the collectors to get these negative, nasty, erroneous items, including medical collections, off of your reports, holding you back from getting that 700, that 800 credit score that you want, so you can get those cashback cards, so you can get those travel miles cards, so you can get that business credit, so you can get that business funding, so you can do whatever it is that you are looking to do. Get a home, build wealth, whatever it is. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for it. Theawesomelifegroup.com. Please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe, try button. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.